From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, it's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, TJ Friedl. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch. So here's the lefty, Jesus Luzardo. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
It gets down, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Donovan Solano. The pitch. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is 3-1.
One strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, it shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Fair ball. Around second is Bogaerts. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Fernando Tatis, double play ball to second. There's one, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. And it is 2-1. Just missed. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out. So it's one run on two hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, and on the mound in this one, Michael King. What do we have on him?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis makes the grab, one away. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading to runs. But this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish. They don't have a plan. They come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. The pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field.
Batting
He was out in
third.
front there. Just
Not
needs to let the ball
shortstop.
travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Two outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Two outs. In the air, center field. Dives, and he can't hang on.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his
Batting
bat
fourth.
stays in the zone
designated
on
hitter.
plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
2 strikes.
Home team down a run. You're in game one of this 3-game set. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Just
That
kept
is
it
good.
simple. Played pepper
The right
with the middle
field.
of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And here is Jesus Sanchez. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Not even close there. And now 3-2. Connor Norton waiting for a turn at the plate. And a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. And now for the Marlins. Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way out of here. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. His 22nd homer of the year, and they take the lead. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped on a line. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. Marlins add 4 on the grand slam. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 29.
Here's the left fielder, T.J. Friedel. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Cronenworth, the base runner at first with 1 out. And down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets.
They get the force, and that is the inning. Padres leave 1, and they trail it 4-1. And we're back. And here's the rookie center fielder, number 17.
Number 17.
At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
That's off the mark. And now it's 3-2. The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, second baseman, Otto
Lopez. The next up for the Marlins. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Corrals it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Jonah Bride.
And at the plate for Miami, Jonah Bride. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. Tatis after it. Makes the grab, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-1. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogaerts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City series with the Padres in 2023.
And here's the first baseman, Donovan Solano.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. The Padres down by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Lifted in the air, right field. Sanchez makes the grab on the run. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Xavier Edwards. And here it comes. That one 95 to finish him off.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And the right-hander deals. This to center field. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up. Lopez under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Throws to second, and he's got a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Man at second with 1 away. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Merrill leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch misses outside. 2 and 2. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Payoff pitch. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out, and that's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Next for the Padres, TJ Friedl. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about him. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. David Peralta at the plate. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Top half of inning number 4. 1 at second, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Back here in Miami, John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Connor Norby. Into center. Drifts towards it. He makes the grab. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 1, Nick.
And now for the Marlins, Nick Gordon. Kicks and deals. On the ground to short, Kim. Tosses to first. That's 6 straight set down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
This one in the air. Under it. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And it remains 5-3. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Back to the top of the lineup. It's Xander Bogaerts now. In the air, right field. Sanchez gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the first baseman.
So digging in now for San Diego, Donovan Solano. The Marlins up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. The 1-1 is fouled off. Solano on at second with 2 down. Next offering is downstairs. That's out to center field. It gets down a base hit. He's in safely at second. They pick up a run, and now it's a one-run game.
Up next to the Padres.
That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Fought off foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off.
And down on strikes he goes. They limit the damage here.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's the catcher, number 23.
Ramirez.
Here comes a pitch. That one drilled left field. And it's gone. And they add a run. It's 6-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Hit hard, base hit.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with
Now
2
batter,
strikes. I think he
first
choked up a
baseman,
little bit, maybe spread
Jonah.
out, but he got the job done right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Michael King will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. So
Now
the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Luis
Number
Patino.
77.
Pretty tight game,
Luis
so they're looking for quality
Patino.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jonah Bride now at the plate. High fly ball, right field. Tatis settles underneath it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Right-hander kicks, deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one in the air, center field. Merrill pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Oh, he throws it away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. And a pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Merrill sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Back after this on the show. We're
Now
back,
pitching
and
for
they
the
make a
Marlins.
change to start the sixth.
Number 55.
The new pitcher, Mike Baumann.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And now the
Leading
catcher
off
comes
San
up to
Diego,
hit. Luis
the catcher,
Campusano.
Luis Campusano.
On the ground to third. Knocks it down. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. Singy, it looked like you might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth the challenge if there's any doubt at all.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look
Ladies
at
and
it.
gentlemen,
Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off.
They call it safe at first base.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
And the batter
One down,
out.
base is empty. Chop to first. Right. The flip to the pitcher covering. That takes care of Cronenworth.
The left fielder, number 29, T.J. Friedel.
Now the left fielder, T.J. Friedel. The 2-1.
Ball, that's it.
Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Sanchez gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Marlins 6, Padres 4. Bottom of the 6th, and now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Righty to the plate. Right side. Tatis grabs it on the run.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
So digging in, Connor Norby. And remember, it was a grand slam from him back to the first inning.
Well, he made an early statement with that swing. It changed everything about the game right out of the jump.
Kicks and fires. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. And at the plate for Miami, Nick Gordon. Two outs. This one popped up. Bogarts has this one sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Miami down in order. They're up 6-4. We go to the top of the
Leading off with
7th.
the
Now
Padres,
it's the shortstop,
the
Ha-Sung
shortstop.
Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Wouldn't chase that time. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. And that's in there at the knees. The Padres down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And that one is lifted in the air. Takes a tumble and he hangs on.
Oh, a sigh of relief in their dugout. Stumbled a little bit. If he misses that one, it rolls all the way to the wall. Nice catch to end the inning.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Steven Cohen.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Here's the center
Leading
fielder.
off for the Marlins, the center fielder, number 17.
The wind and the pitch. Swung on, bolted. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now it's going to be number 23, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Run comes in from second, and it's 8-4. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under it to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now on the bump, Tanner Scott.
And one thing
Number
on him,
66,
he's been really good this
Tanner
season at keeping the ball in the
Scott.
park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
So a man aboard, Jonah Bride, the next to hit.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The pitch. And that one is inside. Action in the pen down there. Wandy Peralta getting loose out there. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Now Camposano has some trouble with it. Runner stays put at third. That's towards center. He's got it. One attacks from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's now 9-4.
Well, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Now batting,
Two outs, base is empty. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
One-two now. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Good job to fight that one off. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one hammered. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
So 2 down. Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
The third baseman.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So 2 on with 2 away. Connor Norby will hit next. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. 1 run is in. Around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's the left fielder, Nick Gordon. And it's even up.
2-2 the count.
The pitch. And another ball. And there's ball 4.
The batter,
Wandy
number
Peralta
17.
on the pitch
Now
here.
pitching for
I think it's
the
got to be a little
Padres,
tough coming in out of the
number
pen when
58,
your guys are trailing so
Wandy
big on the scoreboard.
Peralta.
Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So up next, number 17. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
Norby over at second. Gordon at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground, and he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Base is full, 2 gone. And here's the catcher. The pitch. Chopper right side. Throws to first. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But they blow this one open with a big 5-run inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 11, Padres 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Bender.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The center fielder,
Man at first. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2. Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Campusano. And another ball. Man at first, 1 away. Up the middle, Edwards. Steps on the bag for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Marlins 11, Padres 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. At the belt and fires.
That's a ball.
That one misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now Jonah Bride. And he deals. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lopez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And another ball.
2 strikes.
And here it comes. And
Count
that's
it, 3-2.
outside. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw in, but it's offline. And now it's 12-4.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, 2 ball. On a second, they get 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins.
Jesus Sanchez.
Left-hand hitter waits. Out to short. Kim throws to first in time. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Through 8 full, the Marlins lead it 13-4. We go to the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
The wind of the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. 3-1. Hammered, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the left fielder, TJ Friedel. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
The batter,
David Peralta getting ready to hit.
Peralta.
Cronenworth over at first with 1 away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. Throw cut off to third. The tag out. But 1 run is in to score.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
So it's their last chance in this one. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Out of here. His 9th homer of the year. It's 13-6.
Well, he did a tremendous job of letting that pitch travel and get deep. That's the only way you can hit it hard the other way. A slurve on the outside corner of the plate. He gets rewarded for it.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. That one down the line, and that's just foul. The Padres down to their final strike. And he hits a ground ball right side, sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runner at first with 2 away. Donovan Solano digs in now. Good eye right there. And that one pulled foul. 2 outs. And downstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fernando Tatis Jr. on deck for the Padres. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there.
New arm out of the bullpen, Andrew Nardi.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now Fernando Tatis Jr. sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins slug their way to a win in this one.
When you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
13-6 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes.